lucrative and future proof career path in numerous sectors. So, as we discuss, the first part is how AI and robotic is related with industrial transformation, as well as we come to know that when it is a demand, then there is a demand of professionals and expertise for this in various sectors. So these are the two major needs of understanding AI and robotics. One is career alignment with career, and one is industrial transformation relation. So let's have a look on the graph. Industry demand for AI and robotics skill. So technology 72%. This is one industry. Technology, for example, this chip manufacturing company, computer manufacturing company, and likewise healthcare is 58%. They are using in their surgery, smart surgery and smart operations. Manufacturing company, they are using for assembly line robots. Automation, usually in automobile industry and all. So these are the percentage. Technology 72%, healthcare 58%, manufacturing 41%, and automotive is 34%. Yes, let's deep dive in detail. What is automation first? So, definition of automation. Automation is the technology by which a process or procedure is performed with minimal human assistance using control systems for operating equipment and machinery. So automation, it is a technology by which a process or procedure, and as I say that automation is replacement of manual tasks, process and procedure which can be performed with the minimal human assistance and interaction by using the control system. Let's see difference between traditional and intelligent automation. So it is not that the automation suddenly boomed in 2025. Automation was there long back ago as well. For that is why maybe as a curiosity you can ask, sir, why automation suddenly, from where suddenly automation jumped into 2025? No, automation was there since long back ago, but now what is the change that we need to see is, as we know that in IT, upskilling and level up is very important, because as day by day technology is changing, industries they are transforming, adopting the latest technologies in their operations. By the way, so let's have a look on difference between traditional automation and intelligent automation. So traditional automation follows pre-program rules. It means that you need to program early for a specific task, while intelligent automation uses AI to learn, adapt and make decision based on data analysis. Now let me give you an example to understand difference between traditional automation and intelligent automation. You know that automation is performing the automated tasks, but what traditional does, traditional needs pre-program rule, but when it comes to intelligent automation, it is intelligent and it is uses the AI technology to learn, adapt and make the decision based on the data analysis. For example, if you are a working professional in your industry, let's suppose if any task come suddenly, so you have a thinking power, learning capability. Based on your learning, you can adapt, learn and develop an application. On the other hand, if you have a 20 45 years experienced developers, that developer has an experience of only, if you the this one, he can just work only for the C++ application. It means that it's a pre-program rule and there is no adapt and no changes. That is what it is. And another best example is if you are a student, if you are appearing for the exam, you have prepared only 10 questions, and at the time of exam, you are able to give answer only 10 questions, remaining 12 two questions or three questions which comes out from your preparations, you will not be able to answer. That will be the traditional. But if you will answer by applying your intellect, your capability and observation, and you are attempting to write those two answers, so that is an intelligent automation. So what I want to say in short, automation is doing the automated task, but traditional automation needs a pre-program rule. It means you need to set the instruction, but intelligent automation is enough intelligent and capable to learn, adapt, and take a spot decision. So these are the difference between traditional automation, intelligent automation. Let's have a look on example of basic automation, AI driven automation. So basic one is assembly line robots. Which assembly line? It can be a water bottle assembly, it can be a car assembly. So assembly line robots, they are performing the repetitive task. Okay, so assembly line robot is an example of traditional automation. AI driven autonomous vehicle, for example Tesla, navigating complex environments and making real time decisions. So these are the two example of traditional automation, intelligent automation. Okay, moving forward, what is AI and robotics? So artificial intelligence, computer systems capable of. So here computer systems means computer application. For example, all of us, we are using the many chat gpt tools. So chat gpt tools are one of the computer system capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence, including learning, reasoning, and self correction. As I told you, the human has a capability of learning, thinking, reasoning, and self correction. The same implementation of same capability into the man-made system is artificial intelligence system. So that is why artificial intelligence system is a man-made system which has capability of human behavior, think like human, behave like human, and mimic like human. This is artificial intelligence. Now, integration layer between artificial intelligence and robotics. As I told you, robotics is what? It's a piece of hardware. Okay, we cannot say it is AI system unless and until you integrate the intelligence in that. So there is a integration layer between robotics and artificial intelligence. So what integration layer is? Software and hardware. As I told you, interfaces between, sorry, that allow AI systems to control and communicate with physical robotic component. So AI, without AI, hardware is useless. If you want this hardware to perform physical activity, you need to implement the AI technique in the form of software. So hardware and software interface is required to perform the physical activities or physical robotic components. What robotics is? Physical machine designed to perform tasks automatically with increasing dexterity, mobility, and environmental awareness. So as I told you, what robot is? Robot is a piece of hardware, physical machine which is designed to perform the specific task. You have seen in movies in many places, and you have read in some of the event, you may see the robot. So when you see the robot, okay, as of now, just imagine, close your eyes and just imagine what did you see robot. Robot, it's a physical machine, it's a hardware, right? which is designed to perform specific tasks with increasing mobility and environmental awareness. It means that that robot is enough capable of understanding all these things. So now how they work together in modern system. AI provides the brain while robotic offers the body, creating intelligent machine that can sense, learn and interact with their environment. So I hope it is clear now what AI and robotics is. Robotics is a physical machine. Okay, it's a physical machine or hardware. It's a physical machine. AI is a brain. That brain you need to fit interface into this physical machine, then only this physical machine has a capability like human can thinking, sensing, behaving and environmental understanding. This is how the robotics work. Industry 4.0 and AI. Okay, so number one is smart connected systems, cloud computing and big data, IoT and sensor networks, advanced robotics and automation. So you can ask a question. We are talking about AI and robotics. Suddenly, from where all these comes? So if you know that in almost all industry, all technology, AI has integrated, whether it is IoT system, whether it is cloud computing system, whether it is cyber security. So we are talking about industry 4.0 means industry's version, what they adopted. So let's talk about the first one, smart connected systems, AI powered decision making and optimization. So many organizations they are using the AI powered business analytics tool for making the decision and optimizing their process and business. Next, cloud computing and big data. These are again emerging technology. Real time analytics and remote monitoring is required. So for that purpose, this is needed. IoT and sensor networks, as you know that is smart city, is smart manufacturing, is smart healthcare, and many more connected devices gathering operational data. Advanced robotics and automation, physical systems executing complex tasks. Okay, so whenever you will come to know robotics or robot, so what is robot? Robot is a physical machine. It is a piece of hardware. If you want to make it AI system, you need to interface to integrate the brain into that one. So robot will play the role of a body like human body. Okay, robot will play the role of a body like human body, and AI will equal to brain. So how you can remember AI equal to brain, robot equal to body. So body plus brain, AI plus robotic to make a smart system. Okay, introduction to industry 4.0. The fourth industrial revolution represent the integration of cyber physical systems, IoT and cloud computing to create smart factories and highly efficient production environment. Now you understood all these combination of technology will make industry 4.0. Role of AI and robotics in smart factories. When we call smart factories, if the factory has IoT system, cloud system, all these emerging system, emerging technology implemented in their process and services, we can call it as smart factory. So these technologies, which one? IoT, cloud computing, robotic and AI enable predictive maintenance. Predictive maintenance in case of manufacturing company, predictive maintenance for machineries are very important. Then quality control for the products, adaptive manufacturing processes that respond to changing conditions and real time. Yes, let's start with some real time application. Let's start with industry number one, logistics and supply chain in AI and robotics. So, logistics and supply chain, industry one, in that how AI and robotics. So, transportation, autonomous vehicle and delivery drones, demand forecasting, AI algorithms predicting inventory needs, warehouse automation, robots for inventory management and other order fulfillment, route optimization, AI for efficient delivery planning. Now you can understand that the industry is logistic and supply chain. Logistic and supply chain is the industry. In that industry, use case number one, transportation is use case one, demand forecasting use case two, warehouse automation three, route optimization four. So there are four use cases in logistic and supply chain that use the AI technology. For transportation, autonomous vehicle they are using. For demand forecasting, AI algorithm. For route optimization, efficient delivery planning. And then for the warehouse automation, definitely robots for delivery and inventory management. Now, role of robotics in warehousing. For example, real-time example is Amazon robots, automated guided vehicles, and robotic picking systems have revolutionized warehouse operations, increasing speed, accuracy while reducing labor costs. You understand? Amazon robots they are using in their factories to optimize their process and warehouse operations. Now, use of AI for route optimization and predictive analytics, machine learning algorithm analyze traffic patterns, weather conditions, and delivery window to determine optimal routes and schedules. Case study, DHL and FedEx automation. These logistic have implemented AI driven sorting facilities. They have implemented AI driven sorting facilities in their organization and predictive maintenance system that have significantly improved their operational efficiency. So I hope it is clear. The industry is logistic and supply chain is industry. In that use cases, transportation they can use, predictive maintenance, demand forecasting, warehouse automation and route optimization. Okay, over to manufacturing sector. So manufacturing company, as you can see in a picture, the this is automobile manufacturing company. So robotics in assembly line, predictive maintenance using AI, and human robo collaboration that is called as cobots. So precision robots handle complex assembly tasks with greater accuracy and consistency than human workers, operating 24 by 7 with minimal downtime. So the first use case, assembly line robotic can be used in complex assembly tasks which help the greater accuracy, consistency and operating 24 by 7 with minimal downtime. Use case number two, predictive maintenance. So as I told, in manufacturing company, predictive maintenance for machineries are very important. AI system analyze equipment data to predict failures before they occur. So predictive maintenance will help to understand the need of maintenance of machine before the failure occur, downtime occur, and extending the lifespan of a machine. Human robot collaboration. Collaborative robots work alongside humans, combining human flexibility, problem solving with robotic precision and strength. Next industry and one of the most demanding, healthcare. Okay, so what innovation AI and robotics bring in healthcare? Let's have a look. AI systems now analyze millions of patient records to predict disease outcomes and identify treatment options in seconds. So AI system is good in one way that Based on the patient record, it can predict the outcome of a disease. Next, surgical robots. Use case number two. It performs minimal invasive procedures with greater precision than human hands alone. Robotic assistance, use case number three. It is in elderly care facilities, help with medication management and mobility support. This is for the elder patient, old age people, and addressing healthcare worker shortages. Okay, more on healthcare innovation, AI in diagnostic and patient data analysis. So, patient diagnostic and data analysis, this is one of the major use cases. So, medical imaging like X-ray, CT scan analysis with greater accuracy than human radiologists. One, pattern recognition, personalized treatment, early disease. So likewise, there are many use cases of AI and robotics in healthcare industry. So what pattern recognition in patient record to identify risk factors, personalized treatment recommendation based on genetic profile, early disease detection through subtle symptom correlation, robotics for surgeries and elderly care people, surgical robots enabling minimal invasive procedures, enhanced precision for delicate operations, assistive robots helping elderly with daily tasks, monitoring systems for independent living, medication management and reminder systems. So these are the use cases in healthcare industry. Moving forward, smart cities and public services. Okay, so this is also one of the major industry where there is a need of AI and robotics. So the first use case is traffic management. AI in traffic management, intelligent traffic light systems that adapt to real-time conditions, reducing congestion and improving flow through urban areas. Waste collection, smart waste bin with fill level sensors which communicate the collection services to optimize routes and schedule, reducing the cost and emissions. Public safety, another use cases, AI powered surveillance system which help identify the potential safety issues, while predictive policy algorithm direct resources to area of greatest need. Urban robotics, this is another use case, automation in public spaces, from autonomous street cleaners to robotic information kiosks. Cities are incorporating robotic to improve efficiency and service quality. Some of the countries they are adopting these AI and robotic in their smart cities and public services. Okay, so how many industries we have covered over here? Healthcare, smart cities, manufacturing, and logistic and supply chain. So there are four major industries, their use cases and need of AI and robotics we have covered: logistics and supply chain, healthcare, manufacturing, smart cities. Now let's have a look on what skill set for the future is required. Technical foundations, definitely programming languages, Python, C++, and machine learning algorithms, robotic engineering, data analysis, and computer vision technology. Likewise, many more will include TensorFlow and TensorFlow and many Python packages, and as well as deep learning. So couple of technologies I have mentioned over here. Essential soft skill, critical thinking is one of the major need. Adaptability to rapid technological change is important. Ethical reasoning is required. Cross-disciplinary collaboration, interdisciplinary knowledge, also understanding of sociology, psychology, and business to create a human-centered AI solutions. Emerging specializations, natural language processing, autonomous system design, human robot interaction, and AI ethics oversight. These are the few couple of skill set I have mentioned for the future in AI and robotics is required, that you can level up your skill. Yes, careers in AI and robotics. As we all know, the global AI and robotics job market is expanding very rapidly. From predictive healthcare to autonomous vehicle, smart cities, emerging roles demand a unique combination of technical expertise, ethical awareness, and interdisciplinary collaboration. So, data scientist, robotic engineer, AI analyst, so AI and machine learning engineers. So example engineers at Google Health, they are using AI to detect the diabetic patient and yes, 90 greater than 90% of accuracy. Automation and control system engineer, Siemens company, they are hiring smart energy grid. Human robot interaction designer, SoftBank Robotics is one of the company. Ethical AI researcher and policy specialist. So AI ethics team, Meta and OpenAI, they are assesses the model for bias or misinformation and safety. AI robotic product manager, APM at Tesla company, cross-functional team to build and deploy AI software update for autopilot features. Top growth sectors in 2025: healthcare, logistics, agriculture, education, smart cities, and cybersecurity. Healthcare, how? Surgical robots, diagnostics, and personalized care. Logistic, autonomous delivery, warehouse automation is one of the major need of the logistic company. Of course, autonomous delivery, warehouse automation. For the agriculture, crop monitoring, AI powered irrigation. In education, AI tutors, robot assisted learning. In smart cities, traffic control, waste sorting robots. Cybersecurity, AI threat detection, CTI, cyber threat intelligence, autonomous response agents. Ethical considerations. So as far as we cover, okay, industries, technologies need ethical consideration is one of the major requirement for the AI and robotics. So AI and robotic technology are powerful tool, but without ethical design and oversight, they can cause harm, inequality, or exclusion. These concerns are not theoretical, they are happening today. Privacy and data use. AI systems often rely on massive data set collected from individuals without proper regulations. This system can infringe on personal privacy. Job displacement concerns. Automation in factories, offices, and even creative industries is replacing jobs traditionally held by the human. Algorithmic biasness and discrimination. AI system can learn and replicate biases present in historical data, leading to unfair treatment of certain groups. For example, facial recognition by Clearview AI, Foxconn replacing workers with robots, Compass algorithm in the US justice system. Innovation and leadership. Startups mean new companies pushing the boundaries of what's possible in AI and robotics. For example, drones for medical delivery. Research institutions, academia, and corporate labs developing breakthrough technologies. For example, Stanford student robotics assistive robots. They made assistive robots. Young talent, role of emerging professionals, students in shaping the future of the field. Students from IIT Madras self-driving car for campuses India. So these are the innovations and leadership developed in AI and robotics. Okay, so summary of key takeaway for us. So the first one, where automation is headed, the future trajectory of AI and robotic technology, is skill required to thrive, technical and soft skill needed for success in the field, ethics and innovation opportunities. These are the three major key takeaway for you guys, for you all. Ethics and innovation opportunities, balancing technological advancement with responsible development. Some of the resources and further learning. For online courses, you can go for Coursera, Udemy, and AI for everyone, industrial automation, deep learning specialization, smart cities, management of smart urban infrastructure. Some of the books I have listed over here: Artificial Intelligence, A Guide for Thinking Humans; Robotics, Vision and Control, Fundamental Algorithm in MATLAB; Smart Cities, Big Data, Civic Hackers, and The Quest for New Topia, Deep Thinking, Industry 4.0. These are the five books I have given over here. So, yes, that's all. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for the participation, Mr. Reno.
All right. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation, Dr. Momin. So, as you know, we are live in different platforms, YouTube, Facebook, here as well. So, we actually have a couple of questions from the participants as we were doing the presentation. So, one of the questions is that what industries do you think will be the most transformed by AI and robotics in the next 5 years, and why?
Okay, by the way, so it's not particularly, but the major one is, of course, logistic, manufacturing, and healthcare. Why I'm telling you? Because manufacturing is shifting to the smart factories using predictive maintenance and robotic. And another for the healthcare, if you see rise in diagnostic and surgical robots powered by AI, these are the two major demand. So the major transforming industries are healthcare and logistics.
All right, great.
I
Thank
hope.
you for that. So that's AI, I mean, logistics and healthcare. That's the main one. All right.
uh,
Um, Another question is that how do you feel about AI taking over repetitive tasks in the workplace? Is it an opportunity or a threat to jobs?
uh, I think it's both. Why I'm telling you? Because AI taking over repetitive tasks can free up the humans and for the creative and complex work for increasing the productivity. As I told you that automation is a replacement of manual tasks. Yes, so it's a replacement of manual task. And when take an example of, for example, in a water bottle packing company, so imagine that if you don't have any automation and robotics for for loading unloading, so you need thousands of employee to work for that. But if your industry realize that, why I am paying for thousands of employee, instead of that one, why should not bring any robots or automation to increase the productivity and to complete this complex work and increase the productivity, of course. And with the minimal tasks, I can achieve this one. And why I say it's both? Because they need some people, they cannot replace completely. So my answer, it's both, because AI taking over repetitive tasks which can free up the humans for the creative and complex work, which increase their productivity. However, there must be a strategy for upskilling displaced workers and ensuring just transition to automation.
All right, great. Thank you for your thoughts. So in that case, we need to step up in the workplace and upskill in order for us not to be replaced by AI. All right.
Exactly. That is
And
that is one of the major need, because as a technology person, or if you are in the AI field, upskilling is very important before you go
mhm,
replaced.
mhm. All right. Another question is that what is IoT? Can you explain on it? It's a question from Persis.
Okay, so IoT stands for first Internet of Things. Okay, so this IoT, Internet of Things. Now, what is things? Things is a things can be anything. For example, you are at the home. If you look around, you can see there is a smoke detector, there is a light, there is a air condition. If you want to connect and control all these things with internet, and you want to control, you don't want to go to the place and just switch off the light and switch on the light, and you want to control them automatically. So IoT technology will solve your problem by implementing connectivity, sensors, hardware, software. So basically, internet of thing equal to network of objects. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so internet of things, it means network of object. Why I say network of object? Because if you want to control a smart light, you need these network of objects should be interconnected together, and it should be controlled through the sequence of instruction and through the program. So IoT need hardware, it needs software, it needs connectivity.
All right, fantastic. Thank you for explaining that. And I have another interesting question here. Would
Okay.
doctors be replaced by a robot in the future since they have more precision and less human error?
Hmm. It's of course not, because doctors also required, as I told you, why both? Because human also need, a robot also need, because the human need to control that robot. You understand? In smart surgery as well, they are not completely replaced, but they need a person to monitor or control that robotic system. So doctors should not be completely replaced.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Only assisted by AI and robots. Yeah.
Assisted, yeah, AI
Yes,
assisted
assisted.
robot.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great, great. And another question is, what are the best platforms to learn robotics for beginners, and where can we start robotics?
Yes. So as in the slide, in the last slide, I have mentioned the Coursera platform, and
Mhm.
as well as there is a free platform which provides the YouTube tutorials, as well as many free resources and certifications. So the website name is Mindluster, MINDLUSTER.com. So MindLuster is an open source platform for the MOOC courses, where the people can find any courses, any course, this one YouTube materials, and people can learn that, and they can get the certification, complication certification as well.
Mhm.
And it's
All
the
right.
best platform for the upskilling as well.
Okay, that's a great information. We should start using and accessing that then. Okay,
Yes.
another question from Shah Muhammad. Is there any privacy governance body that regulates unethical AI practices?
It depends on country to country, because every country has their specific IT laws. Okay, like in UAE, they are giving the full freedom on IT, AI, artificial intelligence and robotics, because they are promoting and investing a lot in AI and technology. But some of the Europe countries, they are not freely allowing to the people to do practice and to use this one. But there is a GDPR law, that is general data protection regulatory law. So this one, as I told, the AI system, AI ethics is important, because AI system use massive amount of data. If you are using massive
Mhm.
amount of data which comes from some individual or something, so that you have to taken care of this, whether I am using this data, it's legally allowed or not, as per the country specific law. But of course, there
All
is a
right.
AI ethics which must be adhered and followed in all countries.
Mhm. All right,
And
great. Thank you for that once again. Yes, yes, you want to add more?
yeah, yeah, one of the major law is that GDPR, that is applicable for all. That
Mhm.
is, yeah, General Data Protection Law.
Okay, great. Thank you. And another question from Nathul. In
Mhm.
cybersecurity, how AI can integrate to improve its operation in
Yes, okay.
cybersecurity? Yeah.
I understand. I understand. So the answer is CTI, Cyber Threat Intelligence. So first, you should understand what cyber security is. So cyber security equal to network security. It means that you are providing security to the network, right? So the intelligence is a system which can sense and predict the which can predict the upcoming threats and this upcoming threats, vulnerabilities, and incident. So if you imagine that if you have a system which can predict and sense any kind of threat or hazards or vulnerability in advance, so it will help you to make a precaution, to make an incident response plan to deal with such kind of threat, and you can protect your organization, you can protect your network from such kind of attacks and threats. So there is a cyber threat intelligence system, CTI,
All
which can
right, that's
protect
amazing.
operational, yeah, that's operational CTI, tactical CTI, and these are which protect at the three level of CTI.
All right, amazing. It's good to know that somehow we are protected, even if a lot of information are online now. All right. Great questions from our participants. Thank you so much. One last question from Shah Muhammad again. How to
Yeah.
detect a deep fake nowadays, which is a kind of malpractice of AI?
uh Deepfake.
Yes. Uh,
Yes. So
mhm.
I understand. Deepfake, I understand. For example, it can be like some people they are using the face masking or this one different representing others' profile. So in that case, the detection there are many cyber security tools that cyber security professionals they use for such kind of detections and understanding. So of course there is a tool behind it that can be used to detect that.
All right, great, great. Thank you so much, Dr. Nadim, for a wonderful presentation, informative answers to the questions, and thank you for all who participated as well for their wonderful questions. One last from Abiruk. Does automation necessarily improve the quality of production rather than conventional methods?
Yes, intelligent automation, definitely. That is why we are bringing and adopting the technology. When you are adopting a technology, what is your agenda or what is your goal behind it? The major goal is productivity as well as should not compromise the quality. Okay, if you are running a business, if you are running any services, so your main aim is less cost, good quality, increase productivity. These are the three measures. So if you are a businessman, if you are investors, if you are advising to bring digital transformation, bring technology, adopt technology, so it's not like blindly they are bringing the automation and technology, they are considering the factors as well. As now the the question was, what does it is impacting the quality? It depends on the person or depend on the team how they are implementing. So automation result, it depends on the implementation. It is same like how you are doing. If you are doing, if you are implementing in a good way with the good outcome, so definitely the result will be the good. But if you are without any assessment, without any impact analysis, you have just implemented sec for the transformation and sec for the adoption, and you just automate the process without having the analysis of a impact analysis, so definitely the quality will compromise. So the quality is totally depends on the technical expertise how you are implementing the automation. I hope I answer well.
All right, great. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Mobin. Momin, so that is our last question for the day, actually. And for those who just joined, actually, your first time to join our webinar, we also offer a lot of wide range vocational programs for a different skills level that will fit your requirements or your needs. All right. So at GBS Dubai, we specialize in different programs in business, IT, management, healthcare, as well as construction. So we all have these programs. So in case you'd like to enroll with us, we can help you with admissions process. So we do have level 2 programs in business, level 3 diploma in business and IT, and we have level 5 higher national diploma in international business, healthcare management, digital technologies in AI, and digital technologies in cybersecurity, as well as H&D and construction management, and our finance and accounting program as well, which is ACCA. All right. But most importantly, you might be wondering, why would you consider studying in Dubai, GBS Dubai, in fact? So GBS Dubai is actually and has an international recognition. KHDA approved programs, Pearson certified qualifications. We are an ACCA Gold approved learning partner. GBS Dubai gives you flexibility study options. We have vibrant campus as well as we are located in Dubai Knowledge Park. And we have pathways to degree level programs. And most importantly as well, we provide career mentoring programs as well as academic scholarships are available for those who need financial support. So we will be here to assist you in whatever program you might be looking for to improve your academic experience. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And thank you, Dr. Momin, once again. So we do have online programs as well, which is International Extended Diploma in Business, as well as Global Investment Banking Analyst Program online. So we have wide options in terms of intake. January, March, June, and September, whichever suits you, we will be here to support you anytime. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful day.